Uh, Alright, budget magic. Ulamog Exile. And we just can't keep a one lander. And we get rewarded with a zero lander. Oh, there we go. That is pretty much a blank hand. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright. Let's see if we can somehow draw the right combination of things to win on a mull to 5. So our opponent's a red-black deck. That much is clear. Well, hopefully it's creature-based. Who am I kidding? This is standard. Everything's creature-based. Every red-black duel in standard on the first 3 turns. I don't know what's happening over there. Well, if there's one card that's good at digging out of a mulligan, yeah, I don't think we need extra Ulamog at the moment. Stasis Snare, I don't even think we need that. And we trade it in for 2 lands. Maybe we should have kept the Stasis Snare. We'll see what our opponent presents. Alright, can make us sacrifice a creature. Thunderbreak Regent. Well, I guess we're just going to Stasis Snare that. We do take some damage from it, but we get rid of it. And we're slowly building up our lands. They have another Thunderbreak. Another Thunderbreak. Should have kept that Stasis Snare. Ulamog should be pretty sweet. Ooh, Titan's Presence is good. Well, now I guess we just pass and plan on using Titan's Presence to get rid of Thunderbreak. Haven is not good against us, since everything we do is exiling. So yeah, we'll reveal an Ulamog, get rid of Thunderbreak. Take 3 in the process, but Blight Herder would be excellent. Whoo! That is a Blight Herder. Well, I guess we're casting Blight Herder. We get to put both of these Thunderbreaks into the graveyard. And now we are 1 land away from casting Ulamog. What does our opponent have? Murderous Cut on Blight Herder. Sure. Well, now we want to wait. We don't want to just get our Ulamog hit by Blighted Fen. Radiant Flames take care of the tokens. Alright. We're taking the slow route. But we have our opponent's next creature covered with Grip of Desolation, which also will get rid of the Blighted Fen. And should clear the way for Ulamog. What do they have? Mulligan. Well, we will definitely kill that. Or exile that. Yep. What do we get? Another Blight Herder? Utter End. Yeah, Utter End's not the worst. It's another good way of getting rid of a troublesome creature. Dragon Master Outcast. So that needs what? At the beginning of your upkeep, you need 6 lands and a hanger back. Well, let's see what we draw. Well, I guess we're going to Oblivion Sower. Hopefully hit a land. Or many lands. We got some lands. Alright. All lands. Sure, we'll give Dragon Master +1, whatever. And now we will Silk Wrap to get rid of Hangerback, I guess. Because our opponent can't even activate Dragon Master Outcast. So next turn we can Ulamog. Foul Tongue Invocation. That does get rid of Oblivion Sower. No land, though. So we take one. I don't even know if we want to hit. Ooh, another Other End. Well, we are definitely not going to hit Dragon Master Outcast, because we can hit that with an Other End. So we're just going to cast Ulamog, exile 2 lands. And plus Dragon Master Outcast just doesn't do anything. So that went well. Ultimate price seems good here. Possibly for what? They do have some powerful lands. Guess we can get rid of End Hostilities, and Wasteland Strangler doesn't match up all that well against 4 toughness dragons. Well, we have a lot of removal. So I think we'll play the control game until we get enough mana to get our Eldrazi online. Gonna be hard for our opponent to do a whole lot through this. Lead on Caves of Koilos. Pretty redundant hand, really. Silk Wrap isn't, I guess, that great against them either. I don't know. Hard to tell. I'm not really sure. There's so many new deck lists in this new standard that it's hard to know exactly what creatures to expect. I mean, this looks like red-black dragons. What that means is anyone's guess. Painful Truth. So if you were playing that X2, it is just strictly worse than Read the Bones. I guess we're just going to run a Wasteland Strangler out there to have a threat on board. It's not below the curve as a 3/2 for 3. It's not great, but it's passable. Mulligan's command, kill our creature, make us discard? Yeah, alright, we'll discard Silk Wrap. Seems like the worst of our cards. We would like another land. Titan's Presence. Is that a reason to hold the Strangler? No, I don't think so. Run the Strangler out there. Pass the turn. We don't have a good answer to Mulligan at the moment, which is a little troublesome. Everything else we got covered. Another Mulligan's command. Discard another Silk Wrap. And now we have an answer to pretty much everything. Is our opponent going to actually play a creature? Outpost Siege. Well, we're going to have to exile that. And Hanger back. Alright. We'll just get rid of Outpost Siege. If we draw any colorless creature, we can get rid of Hanger back. Read the Bones isn't bad. Hopefully he finds us some action. We'll keep Scoured Barrens as our 5th land. And get another Read the Bones. That's not horrible. We're staying alive. I don't know if we're winning, but... Uh-oh. Dragon Lord Mulligan. Yeah, that's bad. It's a lot of damages. What do we get? Well, if we Read the Bones and miss on an untapped land, we pretty much lose. But I think we got to try it. Oh, boy. Welp. Sometimes you take risks and get punished. And this is a good example of that. Didn't attack with Hanger back for some reason. They just have nothing? Or removal spells in hand? Alright. I guess we just pass the turn. And kill both these dragons and hope we stay alive. Or kill the dragon and the hanger back. I think we stasis snare the hanger back right now. Alright, so we get rid of that. And then we can Titan's Presence to get rid of Mulligan. We might be stabilizing. Unless we end up getting burnt out. Another Titan's Presence. Alright, we'll just pass the turn. We're at a pretty low life total, which is a little scary. Opponent has nothing, apparently. Stasis Snare. Opponent cracks her Bloodstained Mire. Another Smoldering Marsh. Alright, Plains. And we're slowly building up towards Ulamog mana. Thunderbreak Regent is not what we were hoping for, but we can kill it. The problem is we go to 1, which means a lot of things are lethal now. Including another Thunderbreak Regent. Opponent has another Mulligan's Command. Alright. Well, that happens. I don't think we want to change anything. We just got kind of caught with some awkwardness when that Mulligan came down. Really? The king of the one-landers. Alright, yeah, I guess we'll keep a land. Gets us to Blight Herder. Stasis Snare can exile things to fuel Blight Herder. Opponent has a 1-drop. Is this... oh. Despise. Well, keeping that land looks a lot worse now that they take our Blight Herder. Guess I should have put it to the bottom. Alright, Plains pass. Good news is I don't really have a way to deal with our stasis snares. Utter End's not bad. Opponent is playing a lot of odd lands. Like, I'm not sure very good lands. We're not going to stasis snare that yet. Let's see what we draw. We can hit that with a Silk Wrap if we happen to draw one. And it's not especially close to coming online. Painful Truce. That should be Read the Bones. It's becoming clear our opponent is just strictly a red-black deck. And there is no conceivable reason they should be playing Painful Truce over Read the Bones. I don't think we're going to play this land, because we really don't want to have to discard any of these cards if our opponent goes with Mulligan's Command. Dragonlord Mulligan. I guess Stasis Snare is better here. Because Utter End can hit an Outpost Siege or something. Now I guess we'll play a land since we still have one to hold on to. Probably are going to have to kill that Dragon Master Outcast at some point, because we can't let it start making dragons. Alright, we'll just stasis snare right now. Alright, we'll hold the land. Ultimate Price is a good answer to Thunderbreak Regent. So our opponent have a Dragon Lord Cole again, maybe? 7 mana. Another Cole again, this one dashed. Alright, well, we will utter end that. Play the swamp, pass the turn. Well, we have ample fuel if we ever draw a processor. Oblivion Sower would be nice. Alright, pass the turn, holding the land. Ulamog would be very nice too. Outpost Siege. Well, we're going to have to utter end that. Can't let our opponent start drawing multiple cards a turn. There's Oblivion Sower. Exile's top 4. Do we get any lands? We get 2. So we'll take all of them. I guess we got to play the plains now, because if we draw a land next turn, we can play Ulamog. Foul Tongue Invocation takes down Oblivion Sower. No dragon revealed. Do we play Ulamog, or do we try to wait until our opponent... We can play Ulamog and hit 2 lands, but then it'll die to like a Blighted Fen or something. I guess we might as well still do it and hit the lands. I guess we'll hit Haven of the Spirit Dragon and a dual land. I can get it with Blighted Fen if they want, but that puts them down on lands. They just have another Foul Tongue Invocation in hand, okay. So Blight Herder would be a good draw. Thunderbreak's fine. We can Ultimate Price Thunderbreak if we have to. And I think we have to. Ship the turn. We could use some more action. Like a Dragon Lord Mulligan off the top is really bad for us, because we actually don't have an answer at the moment. Alright, Mulligan's command to get back a Thunderbreak Regent. And plays a little Hangerback Walker. Well, I guess we just strangle the Hangerback, putting Mulligan's command in the graveyard. Gives our opponent a 1/1, but that's alright. So we're going to want another answer to a dragon. Another Ulamog would be the best. There's the Thunderbreak. And a Dragon Master Outcast. Well, we're going to need to draw some answers soon. Our opponent is drawing a lot of threats, and we're not drawing anything. Well, now it's borderline too late, in all honesty. That's a little bit depressing. Can't draw, just aren't drawing well. And our opponent's going to Murderous Cut the Strangler. Alright. So we pretty much need Read the Bones, a Wrath, an Ulamog, some combination of those cards this turn, or else we just lose. Thanks to just not running well. And Blight Herder. Blight Herder does not do it. And that's the game. Well, that's frustrating. A lot of very close games that just didn't go our way.